Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little different from my other videos because today I'm going to be reviewing a book, and I haven't reviewed a book since way early on, probably since when I first created this channel, way back in like 2009 or something. But you know, we're going to see how this goes. So this is a book called Big Nate. It is a very popular book series. As you can see down here, it says it's made by the New York Times bestselling author Lincoln Peirce. And I'm only going to be reviewing the first book today. I'll get to the second book in another time, but these two books came packaged together in the Big Nate 1-2 Punch. As you can see, it says 2 Big Nate books in one box. And if you look up here, it says Big Nate is funny big time, and that is from Jeff Kinney, the author of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Really good book series, by the way. Got the title right here, Big Nate, and then right here we have the main character. His name is Nate Wright, and he's carrying the 2 books that come with this set. Here on the top, well, actually, turn around. Here on the top you get a little bit of doodles from Nate, and it shows off some of the other characters in the books. Right here on the side it says Peirce. We got Nate with some little boxing gloves, and then on the side it says the Big Nate 1-2 Punch, and it shows you the cover of the covers of the other 2 books, or the only 2 books that come with this set. And then at the bottom it's published by Harper. I don't think there's anything at the bottom. It's just a couple of information, such as for the publishing company Harper. It's a little blurry, don't know if you can see that. Hang on. Alright, there we go. So as you can see, it's just some information about the publishing company. This was around 20 bucks, and you know, it gives a website along with a barcode that you can visit. Let's see here. On the back, it's once again says the Big Nate 1-2 Punch. Got Nate with his boxing gloves. He's saying 2 books, all about me. Big Nate Goes for Broke is coming soon. And that is the 3rd book of the series, which hopefully I'll review sometime later. And right here it says, for fans of the hilarious Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, here are the first 2 books in the series starring Big Nate, his own biggest fan and definitely not the teacher's pet. Visit www.bignatebooks.com to play games, watch videos, read an excerpt, and hang out with Big Nate. So yeah, that's that. And then on the side here you get the 2 books, but we're only going to cover the first book today, so let me just slip that out of here. I'll cover the other book right here, Big Nate Strikes Again, in another video. But if you buy this box set, let me just put this in the background there, you also get this little activity booklet, the Big Nate 1-2 Punch, and it comes with like different stuff. So like there's like a code that you have to unscramble. There's like different things that you can write. There is a what is it, a maze, I guess, I don't know. What is this? This says, why is dad so embarrassing? Basically, you got to come up with reasons why the main character's dad is so embarrassing. Sort of like a Sudoku game. And then the answers on the back. Just a little something fun, you know, to get when you buy this box set. Really easy, really fun. But so here's the main book itself. This is the very first book in the series, Big Nate in a Class by Himself. And once again, you know, Jeff Kinney's little comment about Big Nate being funny big time. That is actually very true. This book is definitely a really fun read. Right here, it's Lincoln Peirce. Got the main character, Big Nate, right here, and he's just kind of like running around. It's got this nice yellow cover, you know, red banner, very colorful, very nice. And then the spine, it says Peirce. We got Nate saying that this is the first book. Here it is, Big Nate in a Class by Himself, and then Harper, the publishing company. And then on the back it says, Big Nate is in a class by himself. Nate knows he's meant for big things. Really big things. Hey, there goes Nate. Everybody knows he's destined for greatness. But life doesn't always go your way just because you're awesome. And then, you know, got the principal and his homeroom teacher yelling at him. Trouble always seems to find him, but Nate keeps his cool no matter what. He knows he's great. A fortune cookie told him so. Today you will surpass all others. For fans of the hilarious Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, here comes Big Nate, accidental mischief maker, and definitely not the teacher's pet. And then right here we got Nate saying that Big Nate Strikes Again is next. And then once again we got some information about the publishing company, the Big Nate website, and then just some more information on the back. This book was $12.99, I guess retail if you're just buying it by itself, but since you get it in the 1-2 punch, it's about 20 bucks. So yeah, let's look inside the book. Alright, so right here you can use a secret code to unscramble some secret messages. I'm not going to show them all off because I actually wrote the answers down in here, and you know, if you want to pick up this book, you can unscramble them for yourselves, no spoilers. But this first message right here, it says great friends. And then the other part of the book, you can write your name, you know, who this book belongs to, and it just kind of shows you the cast of characters in this book. And there they are, written in Nate's drawing style. So, and then, you know, Big Nate in a class by himself, the title again, and again. And this book is for Jessica. You got your publishing information, standard for, you know, a book. Once again with the title, and then, you know, you jump in with chapter 1, and it's a really nice, really entertaining book. As you can see, it's kind of like a comic book a little bit. Similar to the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series, but whereas that is made to seem like, you know, the main character is writing in a journal, this is more like a book, an actual book that actually shows, like, the thoughts of the main character, Nate, and, you know, it's structured more like a book, but it's still very funny, and it has a lot of pictures, so, you know, great pictures like this. This is probably my favorite picture in the entire book. I love the design of this dog. It's very funny. His name is Spitzy, and yeah, it's just a very fun book. I guess Big Nate was a comic book series, sort of like the Garfield, you know, the type of comic books that you'd find in, like, the Sunday paper. And yeah, this book is very inspired by, you know, sort of newspaper comics. Got a lot of doodles, very fun, and a very nice book overall. So yeah, and then at the very back, you know, standard of a book, you get some info about the author, and then you also get a nice little comic right here just for fun. And then you also get a word search and sort of like a joke. And then some answers for some of the other puzzles within this book. So yeah, overall, final thoughts on the book. It is a really funny book. It's similar in ways to Diary of a Wimpy Kid, but not really. You sort of have to read it yourself just to see how awesome it is. It's a very funny book. The story is really nice. It's just a really funny story. And once you finish reading this book, you're going to see that, you know, Jeff Kinney was right about it being very funny, big time. You know, it's definitely a book for, I'd say, middle schoolers. I guess some high schoolers can find it pretty funny. I found it pretty funny. And I don't know if elementary schoolers are going to find it very funny. It is more geared towards middle schoolers, but, you know, some elementary schoolers might actually like this book if they like reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid. But, yeah, that's basically it. Would I recommend getting this book? Definitely. This is definitely a really good book. I feel like this book is definitely underrated, which is why I wanted to make a video about it. But yeah, so that is Big Nate in a Class by Himself. We will take a look at Big Nate Strikes Again, the second book in the series, in another video. But yeah, this is Big Nate. I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.